Welcome to Bizworld, I'm Nurin Razmyn. The government will focus on implementing existing taxes, such as the Sales and Services Tax, SST, for now, before assessing the need to reintroduce the Goods and Services Tax, GST. Second Finance Minister, Datuk Seri Amir Hamzah Azizan, said GST is a tax structure that is always and will continue to be evaluated by the government.
GST is a tax structure that we always continue to look at, and it will take some time before we review everything. But at this point of time, our focus is actually with the tools that we actually have. And the tools which we actually have are tools such as SST and so on.
Amir Hamzah said this to the media after attending the Business Financing Guarantee Scheme and the Housing Loan Guarantee Scheme event today. He also admitted that the communication regarding the service tax increase could have been done better. He was addressing concerns over the recent rise in the SST from 6 to 8% effective this month and the impending implementation of the luxury goods tax in May. Local institutions bought 443.5 million ringgit worth of equities on Bursa Malaysia last week after 5 straight weeks of net selling. MIDF research said a similar trend was also seen amongst local retailers who net bought 59.6 million ringgit worth of equities last week. However, it said foreign investors' buying spree on the local bourse halted last week. This occurred after they net sold over 503 million ringgit worth of equities, the highest net selling seen in 19 weeks. According to MIDF, sectors with the highest net foreign inflows were utilities, transportation and communications and media. Meanwhile, it said the sectors with the highest net foreign outflows were financial services, industrial products and services, as well as plantation. Meanwhile, MIDF research is optimistic that the country's external trade will recover steadily this year, with exports increasing 5.2%, underpinned by growing global demand and stable commodity prices. It said the expected turnaround in exports is one of the factors to support the appreciation of the ringgit, averaging at 4.38 against the US dollar. MIDF research noted that this after Malaysia registered a higher S&P Global Manufacturing PMI in February, which was the highest reading since September 2022. The improvement in the manufacturing signals a further expansionary external trade performance in the coming months. Additionally, it expected regional trade, particularly in Asia, to stay on an upward trajectory given that China's Caixin manufacturing PMI had surged to a 6-month high in February. Bursa Malaysia closed higher today in quite a volatile session, with the FBM KLCI going as high as 1,547 points in the morning. The FBM KLCI rose 1.25 points to close at 1,539.27. However, losers trumped gainers with 536 counters against 426, while 461 counters traded unchanged. This week, eyes will be on Fed Chairman's latest economic assessment, U.S. non-farm payroll, and Bank Negara's Monetary Policy Committee meeting. Many economists are expecting the OPR to stand at 3%. RHB Research has maintained its loan growth projection for the banking sector between 4.5% and 5% this year. This comes after it reported healthy loan growth in January, which grew 5.7% year-on-year, outpacing deposit growth. It also said the growth was driven by loans to households, finance and manufacturing sectors. Current account saving account CASA also grew 5%, outpacing that of fixed deposits. This led to a higher CASA ratio of 31%, up from 30% last May. However, despite the promising signs, RHB Research maintained a neutral stance on the banking sector. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Nurin Razmyn. Keep tuning in to TV3.